Howdy fellas, how's it going? Today is Monday. Should I say? It is, all upper body today. So, we'll be hitting a little bit of everything. Currently eating my fruit before we get over there. I may or may not finish it all, regardless of. And we'll get down the hatch by the end of the day. At least by the time I get home. Because I'm going to eat dinner. Still haven't made my decision whether I'm going to cut or bulk. I'm not going to lie, the appetite's been picking up. So maybe the bulk is in store. Maybe the cut's in store. I don't know. But like I said, I guess we'll find out in a week or two now. Before I said 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Now we're about a week or two away. So, winter arc will be, figured out by then, I guess. Really in no rush to figure it out. Because I think I already know what I want to do. But that's for me to know and you to find out. If you stick around. Anyways, though. Work's been good. Body's feeling good. Just starting the week off, so can't really complain about much, But, catch you guys at the gym for some pre-worky talks. Alright, fellas, so, put a big dent in our fruit bowl here. But, not gonna lie, not sip any of my pre-worky, so this ain't gonna be like a real pre-worky talk. I'm gonna be honest. I think if I really took a sip of it right now, I'd probably shit my pants. I'm not even gonna lie. It's brewing. But anyway, besides that, fellas, I'm ready for this workout. I actually just do a window, see a few of the homeboys in there, so that would be cool. But gonna kind of keep this short because I really do gotta go to the bathroom. The shop was out of toilet paper, so that's why I got screwed on that earlier, but it just came back around and hit me. Sorry, man, I don't want to keep talking about that, but we're going in here. We're gonna be hitting a little bit of everything, so got quite a wide variety. I love Mondays, honestly. Everything, it's the fresh start. It's everything, and that's what I love. But catch you guys at the lift.
Alrighty, fellas, so what we got coming in here is our normal chest press, throwing the heavy weight around. I'm not going to lie, at the beginning of this workout, I kind of forgot about my slow and controlled. I mean, obviously, I was controlling the weight and trying to do it as slow as possible. But, I got in here and I just felt like eating. Obviously, 3 sets of 10, or 3 sets, at 10 reps. Sorry. Let me come over here. We got our bicep pull down. 3 sets of 10. On this one, yet again, forgot to, do slow and control. I kind of went back to the old ways of, throwing some weight up and, repping some stuff out. Obviously controlling the weight, not just slamming the stuff, but not as, slow and controlled as I would like to, But then we kind of get back to it here, to the slow and controlled, with our single tricep pull downs, 3 sets, 10 and 10 each arm. This one was honestly one that I used to do back in college that I've bring back. It's been about like 2 years now. Getting old. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know if it's really been 2 years. It may be, maybe 2 years, actually. I think it has been. But anyways, don't make me feel old. We get the most out of this, though, by doing the ISO. I do still do the the one with the bar pull down or push downs for the triceps, but as of recently, I've gone back to the ISO. Same with this. For the tricep pull / back, this is just like a pull. 3 sets, 10 and 10. Obviously, ISOing it, just like I said, kind of switching it back up, a little bit instead of just doing, both arms together. ISOing it, focusing on one arm at a time, maximizing it. You know what I mean? That way, you got all your effort forth. There ain't one arm honestly, when you're doing this, that doesn't compensate for another one unless you're like using bars and stuff. But for the most part, I can just really lock in on the one arm at a time, and just that's what I like about isos personally. Then we hop into our shoulder press here. Really getting our traps big on this one though too. You can definitely feel it in there. So I mean, it does a little bit of everything. For that, kind of rear shoulder, with the traps, 3 sets, 10. Obviously slow and controlled. You ain't got to go too crazy because obviously you don't want to mess your shoulders up. But here we are. And honestly, this one, now that I've been doing it for quite a while and seen progress, I'm starting to really love this because it's really starting to widen my neck out. Obviously the traps, obviously that's what it does, and it really just brings my whole upper, above your chest bigger and wider, I guess. Then we come over here. We got our 3 sets, 10, and then 10-second hold for our flies. Honestly, nothing crazy with this. This was also, not gonna lie, started to burn up here too. So slow and controlled kind of didn't go completely out the window, obviously, but it wasn't slow and controlled like I would want it to be, because I was honestly just feeling myself this whole workout. So I really didn't care too much about slow and controlled, but whenever I could, obviously I'm trying to hold on to it as long as possible. Then we come over here. We got our lat pull downs. Obviously rocking out slow and controlled. And then, as you get later on and you start to burn up, it's just about getting those reps in, honestly. But we do this for 3 sets of 12. A little bit more, different from usually 3 sets of 10. Sometimes you got to divvy it up with the reps. 12, 10, 7 on heavy, Then we come over here. We do some tricep push downs. 3 sets, 12. Nothing crazy. Just really, topping it off, really. Honestly, that's what this was. I forgot if I did that rep or not, so that's why I threw it in there. May have had 13.
Howdy, fellas. I have to wrap on today's lift. As always, pump check. Got a little big dog heat. Feeling great. Nice grease stains.
Dirt bag. Did not clean myself.
Let's take the sucker off.
Honestly, now that we've been more on maintenance for a little while, you can start to see our body lean out, and that's why, not saying anything, but I think I know what we're going to be doing for the winter arc, you know what I'm saying? That's one thing that I like. We gave ourselves time after the bulk to maintain a certain weight
Ask me what I'm trying to do.
and really put on some, instead of just cutting it all off. But, as always, I can't lie. Looking good, looking great. Can't complain. Back, don't really get to see it as much. Don't know what I was doing here. Trying to just stretch something or flex something. I don't know. Trying stuff, okay? But, all in all, was a good pump check, good lift.
Well, that's it, fellas. I'm all gassed out. Catch you guys at the truck. Alrighty, fellas, so we just got done with today's lift. Man, can I say, when I think that was the best workout I've had in sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze. When I swear that was the best workout I've had in months. I truly believe that. Energy at an all-time high. Literally, I felt like the mind-muscle connection, I could literally just feel it. Everything I was doing, I could feel. And then on top of it, it literally felt, I could feel my testosterone just literally pumping through me. It was wild, just to say the least. I could really just feel everything. Maybe because I stopped screwing around on the weekends, aka partying. Not gonna lie, like I said, I was in that slump during the summer, screwing off, getting out of touch with our goals. So like, now that like I've told you I'm locked in, man, it's just I'm really starting to see like nothing is the roof. Like this can go as far as I want. You know what I mean? Like obviously I'm riding the high right now. You have your highs and lows. Right now I'm riding the high, obviously. And you know, man, when it comes full swing, and I'm just loving it. Like that's really what I'm feeling right now. Like I said, you know, I was down for a minute, you know what I mean, with being sick. And my back was hurt. Like I had excuses. I mean, I didn't let those excuses get in my way from getting my lifting. I just knew deep down I wasn't getting what I wanted out of my lifts, so, you know. And now that I feel like I'm getting everything out of my lifts like I want to, and on top of it, not only does it feel like I'm getting everything that I want out of it, but like it just feels like it's going, you know, everything's just falling into place, you know, like that's just how it feels. Like I'm feeling bigger, faster, not faster, honestly, just bigger. Don't really got speed, but you know what I mean, like everything just feels like it's getting, you know, evolved, I guess. I don't know, probably just because I clean my ways up, honestly. That's just what it is. And you know, hopefully I can keep the ball rolling and you know, not go down the slippery slope again. I mean, I probably won't, well, can't say that, but like in my mind I won't go back, you know, like that's just the way I see it. Like there's no way to go back, there's only going forward, and that's just where my mind's at, and that's the mindset that I gotta stay in and locked into, because when you're locked in, it's hard to get unlocked. But like once you are unlocked, it's definitely hard to you know, lock back in, because you know, you gotta refocus basically, you know, and that's what it is. Sorry, I don't know why forgot my radar fell, and now it's like pushed up super high volume for some reason. Maybe someone was in my truck or something, I don't know. I do leave it unlocked, not gonna lie. It's because I pray for the day I see someone breaking in my truck. Just like, never, legally not gonna say what I would do. You know, I would touch them very nicely. You know. Anyways, so before they took a turn like that, you know, pump check, you know, just like the lift, it looked amazing, you know. So like I said, when I got the ball rolling, it's rolling. Now I just, you know, I'm locked in on the lifting point, but diet wise, I mean, eat what I want. It's how it's gonna be, whether I'm cutting or bulking. But coming up here, I do got to make that decision whether I want to cut or bulk. Honestly, I think y'all know which way I'm leaning, because like pump check be looking good, but I want to get bigger. So y'all make your own you know, solution to my problem, you know. I think I know, but you know, we'll make that official in a week or two. Definitely. You know, we've been taking this maintenance, you know, I wouldn't say, I didn't take the bulk as serious just because I know I can get away with things. It's the bulk, you know, you're just putting on weight. Cut, you got to take a lot more serious. Maintenance, you can kind of pity-patty, depending on where your weight's at. But like I said, I've been trying to stay between 180 and 185 for my maintenance, which I have. Obviously, I've been, you know, clocking in probably anywhere from 182 to 184. So we've been getting to the highs and lows of where we want to be, but like we've been generally staying in between 180 and 185, you know, so that's good. Can't complain on that note. But you know, on another note, fellers, I hope you you know, join the winter arc in your own way, you know, whether it's bulking, cutting. You know, find your own path. I know the winter arc necessarily is everyone's bulking, but honestly, find what works for you. I mean, you don't have to follow it. Like, this stuff's all for yourself, man, honestly. So find what works for yourself, you know, like, just like some things don't work for other people, but it may work for me, you know, but it's not going to work for you. You know, it's just how it goes, you know. So find out what works for you. Well, you know, I'm still trying to figure it out myself, but you guys are here to, you know, watch me as I do it, you know. This is honestly, and that's why I like doing this, because it's like I document myself doing this stuff. Then also it's like I hold myself accountable, because it's like I'm a man of my word. So like when I say something, it's what I'm gonna do regardless. So like if I say I'm gonna go cut, I'm gonna go cut. If I say I'm gonna go bulk, I'm gonna go bulk. Like we're gonna do it regardless. So, you know, well, I do figure that part out though. But you know, that's also what I like about the videos. It shows, you know, even if you aren't a person that holds yourself accountable, you know, make this stuff, you know, if you video yourself, make that stuff hold yourself accountable, you know, because at the end of the day, you know, when all fails and you don't do yourself, you know, what you said, and you don't hold yourself accountable, you're only hurting yourself at the end of the day. So realistically, you know, do it for yourself. That's how I view this stuff, because I really am doing it for myself, you know, in the end. Because do your mom and dad really care if you go to the gym? I mean, cool, their little sunshine is getting big and healthy, but realistically, it doesn't really affect their life. I'm sorry to say that, but it is true. Like, yes, they love you, those are your parents, or whoever your guardian is, or whatever, or even if you don't have parents no more, like, whoever is in your close circle, like, it doesn't affect them at the end of the day. Like, they still got their own life, they still go on, you know. So, you know, anything in life, just besides the gym itself, hold yourself accountable and be that, you know, be owned into your word, you know. That's just me, man. A lot of people nowadays just aren't a man of their word or a woman of their word, you know. So either way you hold it, you know, just be stuck to your word when you say something. Don't just say something to say it and then turn around and do the exact opposite, you know. Like, nobody likes a hypocrite, and don't be a hypocrite, you know. But like, that's just where you gotta be at, you know. Obviously, I'm back to that motivational guy again, but like, the thing is, when you're highly motivated to do something, the next step for me is to help other people and motivate you as well. So, you know, you see me riding this high and putting all this energy, you know, having all this good energy, I'm trying to put it out there and have other people feed off my good energy, you know what I mean? Like, that's just, put yourself around good energy, not bad energy, because you drown in bad energy, you know. That's just how it is. So when you're around good energy, it only brings you up, you know. That's just how it is. It's just like your circle, you know. You got some snakes or something, cut them out. You don't need those. A small circle is better than a big circle, you know. It's just how it is. At the end of the day, I'd rather be by myself than, you know, by around 100 other people. Sometimes all you got is yourself. Not trying to be a loner, but like, honestly, I mean, I got a few friends that I can count on my hands. That's it. Other than that, that's myself. But, you know, anyways, fellers, you know, the lift itself, I hope you guys can take a few things off that, you know, whether it's the intensity, you know, the workouts. I hope you can always just take something away from these videos, though. I'm not just out here spewing shit, you know. I hope there are honestly some meaning, because, you know, I like to entertain, but at the end of the day, too, I want it to be kind of educational in a way, too. Why did he just, like, look at me like, dude, you had the right of way and you just kept looking at me, just go. I'm telling you, people in New York do not know how to drive, like, and don't even get me started about, like, the Canadians. When they come down here, like, I have no problem with Canadians. Catch my hands in some lacrosse, so I'll tell you that. Anyways, you know, it's like they come to a new country and they don't know how to drive. They don't, you know, New Yorkers are bad at driving. You add the Canadians, even worse. But anyways, that was like totally out of nowhere. I don't know why. My bad. You know, sorry for rushing the earlier video too, you know. Or not the earlier video, but earlier in the video rushing when I had to go number 2, you know. But things happen, you know. We roll and we go. Rolly-poly. But, you know, anyways, fellas, that's where I'm going to end today's video. You know, if you made it this far, please leave a like, subscribe. You know, I always appreciate that. You know, y'all, we're actually growing a pretty big channel pretty fast, I think, in my opinion. I honestly, you know, like I said, started doing this stuff just to document myself, and all of a sudden, now we got a few hundred subs, you know. It's kind of crazy to really think about that, you know. Some people actually care. But, you know, as always, fellas, stay hustling, stay grinding, stay focused. Peace out. See you guys in the next one.